What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about one of my favorite hard rock bands of all time, Soundgarden, and my personal favorite Top 5 songs of theirs. This was extremely hard to whittle down because they had so many classics, but I think I did it. So let's get right to it. At number 5, Blow Up the Outside World from 1996's Down on the Upside. What a great record, and what an amazing song in the heart of it. One that really kind of takes its time to build. It's a little bit of a slow burner, and also kind of simplistic guitar-wise. I think it's just like E minor and A minor for the most part, but the way that they do it, the sound is so cool with those tremolo guitars. There's an effect on Cornell's vocal as well. And he really kind of eases us into it until it eventually explodes. And then by the time it gets to that ending where he just keeps saying, blow up the outside, with Matt Cameron just beating on the toms, it is incredible and brilliant. And that is just at my number 5. So now at number 4, Spoon Man from 1994's Super Unknown. This is the song that actually got me into the band. Of course, I knew of them already. They'd had several albums by that point. And I'm just going to say sorry to my cousin Holly. I don't have any songs from her favorite album, Bad Motor Finger, on here, which is crazy. I didn't put Rusty Cage. I didn't put Outshined. So many great songs from that album, but that just shows you how many amazing songs this band had. But again, Spoon Man, that was the one that really got me into him. I was just hooked from that riff, which is so unusual. And it's in like 7/8 time signature, which is so weird, but you can still like bob your head and you know, raise your fist to it rhythmically. And I think it has a lot to do with the drumming and, of course, the spoon playing by Spoon Man himself, this guy that was just a local guy playing the spoons that they knew in Seattle. But yeah, the lyrics are nonsensical and weird, which is also a part that I love. And Cornell's vocal, it plays it straight and really hits those high notes. And it's just an amazing song. And that's just at my number 4. So now at number 3, Tighter and Tighter, again from Down on the Upside. This being a gem, much further in the track listing of the album, and another one that's kind of a slow burner, you know, aside from songs like Pretty Noose that are just, you know, right up front with it. This one takes a little while to build, but when it does, man, especially the haunting chorus, the sleep tight for me, I'm gone, so cool. And then of course by the end he's screaming it an octave higher, and it just is such an amazing, like, intense ending of this song. It is worth the runtime, and it is just fantastic. So that's just my number 3. Now at number 2, Mailman, also from Super Unknown, and I guess a distant cousin of Spoon Man. You have to have Spoon Man, you have to have Mailman, and this is another one like where there's this weird character, this time being played by Cornell himself in first person, where he says, "Hello, don't you know me? I'm the dirt beneath your feet." And it's like really creepy and weird, but he does it in this like kind of sexual, provocative way. And by the end of the song, when he's saying, "I'm riding you all the way," it is like, oh man, it is so, there's nothing more intense of a moment when he's screaming that at the end of the song. And that's really saying something, because Cornell has some super intense moments on many different albums, not just with Soundgarden, but, you know, with Audio Slave on his own, Temple of the Dog, of course. What a resume this guy had, but man, nothing quite like Mailman. It's got this bluesy vibe, but very heavy and sludgy and dark. I mean, nothing else sounded like Soundgarden, even in the grunge days. They had just like this huge sound, Kim Thale being a big part of that, where his solos were just kind of like part of the background, but still like you could hear him just doing these crazy weird things. So cool. And that's just my number 2. So now at number 1, Black Hole Sun, of course, had to be number 1. I mean, this is their most well-known song, their most well-known music video, which was super weird at the time, I remember. And yeah, but there's nothing else that sounds like just the opening. The chords, he does some weird alternate tuning to where nothing else sounds like it. And then, there's so many different parts of the song to where it builds up to that chorus, but then you just want to sing along, Black Hole Sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Just so cool, man. And it can mean so many different things to so many different people. It's been compared to the Beatles because it has that kind of just classic alternative vibe to there's nothing else that they've even done that sounds like it. It's beautiful. By the end of it, it's building, and there's like multiple Chris Cornell's, doing things in the background. It's just fantastic. I mean, it has to be your number 1. So let me know in the comments below what you think. That was my top 5. Let me know your top 5, or if you're so bold, leave me a top 10, because like I said, there's so many songs that I left off. I mean, just from Super Unknown alone, I love almost every track on that album. I could have put more from that one if I wanted to, but yeah, they even released an album years later, King Animal, that had some cool stuff on it, and rest in peace, Chris Cornell, because, miss that voice, man. What an incredible songwriter and vocalist. And yeah, so that's it, guys. So let me know again what you think. We got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, top 100s, and so much more. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.